This video is it's gonna be a bit different to be true because today we're gonna be talking about some dark side things of content creation, and that is what, for example, if we see the content creation industry right now, we'll be able to understand that for example, if we are making content, okay, so if you are making content, we see different content creators who are actually making content, but what happens is that with content creation they get all that fame and all that stuff. And yeah, on one aspect you see, on one aspect is fame and all that stuff, but the another aspect, that means one coin has two sides, the good side and the bad side, we can say. So the good side is the fame that you're creating, the impact that you're creating, but the flip side that most people don't like to talk, but we need to talk about that aspect because it's a good time and it's the perfect time. Why? Because you see that whenever we are actually understanding some of the things that are really important for us, and as in what, for example, understand this, that whenever we are making content, whenever we make content, we need to show our face, or we can make some faceless videos. These are the options that we discuss about. So on this channel especially, we talk about the faceless automation, that is, either you can do it yourself or you can hire someone who is just going to be doing all of it. That means what? Basically delegation and leveraging the things. Now here's the truth. For example, the one side is fame, another side is hate. This is really bad because whenever a person makes content, he or she might have a great impact, creating potential. They might have things like, for example, I want to change this thing. For example, if there is a person who is just making an impact on a beauty industry, for example, I don't have much idea about the beauty industry, but I know some things about that. But here's the truth. For example, like the way we know about, I think it's the guy who is Charlie, I think, so Charles, or I think it's James Charles or something like that. So let's go on to, so right now we are here up, so I think it's James Charles, right? So you can see, yeah, it's James Charles. So this is an American YouTuber who does all these makeup kind of videos, really awesome, doing something really innovative, but he gets all that backlash things. So similarly, I also got something like that a few days ago, you can say. So something like that happened with me also whenever I uploaded this video. Okay, let me just do it like this. Perfect. So you can see this can predict your YouTube journey. Watch full video. So this video was about something like how AI is changing, and it was quite a good pun video, and it was just an example video to be true, which was made in a really awesome way. So you can all see this video if you want to go, and then you will be able to see that what this whole thing is all about. And after that, every single thing, I mean the details like this one, okay, so there are some details like permissions, all images, soundtracks, and all of it. So here was a CTA, you can see. So you can see all of this. It's about monkeys, how people are actually monkeys, and it was a great video to be true. I saw that, I thought of sharing that. So that was the main motive. You can see I have given all the credits, and the best thing of all is that I have got a copyright claim for this. Okay, still I haven't removed because I felt like we can actually use this. Why? Because it's gonna be going up to good number of people, creating great impact, and that's the reason. But I don't know, I might do private this video. So your thing that you think you should be doing is to go onto that video and watch that video. Why? Because if I delete it, you're not going to be able to watch it forever. I might give it I think after few months, or might be years, you don't know. So here's the thing. Okay, so you if we go on to the comment section, and I'm not angry on this thing, but I'm super happy on this thing because I loved it. That means what? For example, so you can see that Honeybee made a great comment, that is, this is a really good and spot on video. Okay, according to Honeybee made, this was a great video, but this guy was a awesome person to be true. That is the scientific skeptic. Okay, nice. So you stole someone else's video and then you put up a clickbait title without giving credit to the author for your BS money making scam. Oh my god, I loved it. So this guy has got 2.8k subscribers. No hate on that. Totally loved it. Thank you for the constructive comment. But here's the thing. I mean, our objectives are quite different to be true, because my objective of starting this channel was really different. I think the person has not seen every video of ours. I mean, we're talking about this for quite a good amount of time. I mean, like, oh my god, it has been almost like 1.5 years right now that we are doing all of this. Think about it. I know many of you have grown really massively. Some are making like $5,000 to $6,000, some are making $10,000 to $20,000 every single month, and I know it because the people actually tell me on Instagram that people are making some serious amount of money from that with the help of the videos. So here's the thing, I replied, I loved it. Okay, so it was something just like that. So it's like, it's all perspective, my friend. You see clickbait, I see example. You see no credits, I see proper credit inside the video, which could have been easily edited. I mean, like, yes, if you think it's a clickbaity video, no. I want to say is that, for example, you might not know that right now, recently on September, I'm going to be making a video, don't worry about it. On September 29, 2022, Facebook, that is Meta, which is Meta right now, has actually come into this space, that is from text to video. Okay, so this space is growing like massively, like anything. I mean, like, why won't it grow? Think about it. For example, when I started text to speech, it was my first time, and you can say it was like 10 to 15 years ago on FL Studio. It was like Fruity Loops. If you know Fruity Loops, completely awesome. You might know that. Okay, so at that moment I had zero idea about YouTube, how you can use YouTube, but it was about the fun of it, making your own music. Okay, so I didn't know that you can make money on YouTube back then, because it was like 10-15 years ago, and to be true, I didn't understood the importance of money then. And I still feel that you can say money is just a resource that is needed to fulfill the impact, the desire that you have. So it's just like a fuel in the car basically. So without this fuel, you can never go from point A to B. So it's really important, but it's not everything. It's something that can do many things. Similarly, okay, coming back to the thing, so here you can see it's all about the perspective, my friend. You see clickbait, I see example. You see no credits, I see proper credit inside the video I showed you, which could have been easily edited. You see BS money making scam, I see an opportunity to help people who need it, especially in the recession. I know the recession has affected many people severely. I get it. I know it has been really, you can say, really sad and shattering for some people. What we can do is that we can give our best. Think about it like this. What is the thing that they need? If you're from a third world country, then it's quite tough for you, I get it. But if you're from the states, which majority of my majority of people are from states, and from my country, India. Okay, so I'm super happy about it, because I started the channel for the teens of India, and we have went on. Not just that, people from Russia, people from Europe, people from other places, okay, like Australia and all these awesome places, people are watching, and few from Indonesia, from Germany. So people all around the world are actually actively participating in our mission, and it's to be true, it's amazing because, well, here's the truth. I have never shown my face anywhere. I have never, I have never taught this thing. I have never came in front of camera like this and made such a big thing. I know that we have not even crossed 200 subscribers, but here's the truth. Here is the truth, the thing, the impact that we have created, because we are into a specific niche and they are really interested in that thing. And this is the beauty about the whole thing that we're doing, and I feel we are going to be growing massively. Okay, so let's go on to the video. It's so I said that after all, I am a human. I made almost 100 original videos, and you have a problem with the example video. You know the word, it's example video, that is meant to inspire people. I can't make everyone happy, but if you feel it's wrong, kindly give 10 people $10,000 per month as salary until they retire. The age limit is 18 to 25. Your best thought provoker of the day, MarkOn Labs. Dude, the last line was a banger for me. I mean, like, your best thought provoker of the day was just awesome. I mean, I felt right now, when I just wrote it, I wasn't feeling like, oh my god, it's okay, I just wrote it. But right now I feel like, oh my god, it was a banger. Okay, so here's the thing. After all, I'm a human. I know, yeah, that's the thing, that's the problem. I cannot make everyone happy. So here's a quote that we all know, that if you want to make everyone happy, be an ice cream seller. You see, whenever you do the things that everyone loves, you're doing something wrong. You can never make everyone happy. Think about it like this. Right now EVs are coming, right? So there are some amount of people who are saying that we can actually use, there are some optimistic people who are like, we can use EV, we can change, we can do many things, we can actually use other technologies, but there are some pessimistic people who are against the thing, and who are like, we are using the same minerals only. So instead of using diesel or petroleum, basically, so instead of using the fossil fuel, we are using these minerals, right? Simple. Yes, that is the thing. So what are the other ways? So here is the fact that is for you. What are the other ways that we can use? That is hydrogen fuel. How? Using MFC. What is MFC? Microbial fuel cell. Basically what happens, microbial fuel cell, is that it's an living organism in which whenever you feed, they produce energy. We use that energy and we get electricity, basically. So we can use that, we can use it for our benefit, so we can use that energy. So this is another alternative, you can say. So this is pretty amazing. So you can use, I mean, there are some hydrogen cars that can be used, many things. Okay, so coming back to the video, so here's the I wouldn't say it's a challenge, but here is, it's my take. I can be a random person who is just writing these things, and after that I can just simply go away and nothing's going to be occurring. But think about it. The main reason is, I know I'm a thick-skinned person, I can handle all of it. But think about a person, think about a kid who just started out and you write some random comments like this. What's gonna be the thing? I mean, how psychologically that person might be disheartened or feel shunned, you can say. And this is the thing, that for example, they might fall into stress, having some stress and depression, and leading to some real bad habits. Like he might become an alcoholic, might try drugs, you never know, right? So we can actually understand these aspects, and after that we can make this world a better place. And we are not just simply creating content. With content we can give a positive message. This is the power we all need to understand. Example, I just told the guy that if you can actually help 10 people giving $10,000 per month, so it's like 100k, can you do that? No, right? But here's the truth. I know there's a quote which says something just like this. which is, for example, if you give a man fish, he's gonna be eating it. Okay, but if you tell the person, if you teach the person how to hunt, then the person will never ever 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 be hungry. So you have that option. Right now I chose that option because I felt this is the perfect opportunity that I can use. So you all know that how our journey started, right? It's something happened like there was a teenage boy. I was helping some people who own some $1 billion startup, actually a $1 billion company. So I was working with them. So what happened was, you can see I was helping them, and the student was really depressed because his parents were not actually helping him, because he wanted a way in which he can make money, he can make an impact. Not, I mean, money wasn't the main thing, but he has actually, he has dreams and he wanted to do something. What is the thing? Still now he's working on the things. Isn't that amazing? So what was the effective option for that guy? I know there are some women who can't show their face because of society, or you can say most importantly because of the cultural thing, because of family and all that. But you is the most important thing. What is the right way that we can actually change the whole thing? Pretty simple. Making content is the by far the easiest way. You don't need an investment. You can start with your smartphone. You simply need an internet connection. So you can make simple videos like relaxing music videos. But here's the thing, you can never monetize that. But how can you monetize it? Really simple. You add your voiceover. So you say those affirmations, like, think about it. So whenever you're demotivated, you, from inside yourself, there might be some things that are coming. And if something like that doesn't happen, start reading books. Whenever you read books, your mindset changes, and the content that you put inside your brain, it absorbs. Your brain is neuroplastic. What is neuroplastic? That means your brain changes. Okay, the formation of your brain always changes. And here's the thing, whenever you take the positive information, some good things, some might say it as toxic positivity, too much of it is bad, but some amount of it is really important. So you absorb all the information from different books, you gather all of it, you absorb it, and you know what, right now you do not have to think much, because whenever you have the content inside your heart set, mindset, whatever you want to say, so you learned it by heart, so it's inside you, and after that you can simply write. And I know I can actually do it myself. I have read some good amount of books. I still right now read some really great books, and you can actually read some great books. If you don't have anything, start by a book that I would recommend. I mean, this was one of the initial books for millions of people, and that is by Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, the infamous, always one of my favorite. I know I'm not going to be getting commissions or royalty, I mean royalties for the person, but I'm not going to be getting any commissions, affiliate bonus or something like that. But it's okay, completely okay. I mean, I love telling people about this book, because this gives you see, it's like an alphabet. Whenever you learn the language of finance, whatever you want to say, so you learn all the languages, and this is the building block. So it's something like learning alphabets, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So you learn up till Z or Z, whatever you want to say. So here's the truth, whenever you learn about this thing, so these are the building blocks, like assets, liabilities, how you can actually use your assets. What are assets? What are liabilities? What is the use of liability? How we can actually escape out from liability? What is the thing that we think is an asset, but it is actually a liability? We can learn all those simple basic things. But whenever you learn those simple building blocks, your concepts become clear. So you get much more clarity. Whenever you get much more clarity, what happens? Do you know? You get much more clarity, and after that, you learn some real amazing things that is going to be helping you up for you. Okay, so this was all for today. I hope that you have got some real great value. I know it was a kind of different video, but it was an important video for some people. I mean, if you're thick-skinned like me, it's completely okay. But for people who are, you can say, shy, who are just introverted, I get it. I am an introvert person, but here's the thing: you need to get some skills. But one of the important skill, if you are coming, is this one to how to tackle criticism. So one of the best way is to not take things personally and to use a faceless YouTube automation thing. If you have a passion for doing all of this, and if you have want to make an impact, the best way is to do this. Okay, what is the thing that is faceless? How you can get things? Very simple. Watch my other videos which are basically super dope, and you're going to be getting some great values to be true. And whenever you learn all of it, by God, you are just gonna be making some real good videos, and which will resulting to the which you upload on YouTube, then you get some great views, you create a good community, you get a great community, the community actually promote your motivation, your motive, and then what happens? Your dream gets fulfilled. Super simple, super easy, not that hard or tough to do. So that was all for today. See you again on another video. Bye for now.